Brower.
Good evening, all.
Doug, filter check.
It'll disappear in a second,
Oh. So you see it.
even without my glasses. We've had some recent changes in our state and national technology standards, along with the Partnership for 21st Century Skills, which advocates for the 21st century readiness of all our students. And based on this, we're taking a look at where we are, where we've been, where we're going in terms of our educational technology planning and implementation. This is the framework for the 21st century teaching and learning. It's based with this framework. This is kind of setting the stage to coincide with our new technology standards at the state and national level. It describes the skills, the knowledge, the expertise that students must master to succeed in the world of work and in life in general. Each of these components are interconnected: life and career skills, learning and innovation, information and technical skills, and of course our core areas of study. And they're all tied together with what we see underneath there, those curves: learning environments, professional development, curriculum and instruction, and most importantly, our standards and our assessments. So with our 21st century learning and technology, the goals that we're looking at moving ahead, we're saying that technology should be embedded in the instruction, not be a separate entity. Make sure it's in all our areas, curricular areas, not just in certain ones. Technology doesn't become a subject area. This is the role of all educators, not just those who are the closest to technology in our buildings. Technology should be a tool, and that's just it, a tool. It's not going to be a panacea to create all these. Technology alone is not going to be the panacea for us to reach new heights. We got to use it together with our professional development, our curriculum design, and so forth. And you know what? We have, students. There's so much technology out there now, and it's growing at a phenomenal rate, and our students are grasping it a lot faster than the adults are. Let's be realistic. And it does create a gap. I think we're seeing a lot of the younger teachers coming in and they're grasping it, but some of our more veteran teachers are asking for, and we're trying to design professional development to get them up to speed. We started that with our October full-day staff development, and we've been moving ahead since then, doing the same type of approach to increasing the teachers' technology readiness. Just an interesting little chart. Where do the adults, where do the parents, where do the teachers fall when we take a look at some of those technology items on the left-hand side? Cell phone use for conversation, we'll check that. But when you get down to the blogs, the wikis, the social networking, doing the more funkier things with our technology, with our cell phones and iPods and that sort of thing, where do the teachers, where do the adults stand? And that's part of the gap that we're trying to close, because our students are using it all. And we can't turn a blind eye to that too. New Jersey has 8.1 and 8.2. Those are the new technology standards. Very closely aligned, very closely aligned. We are one of 49 other states that have adopted the International Society for Technology Education, ISTE, the ISTE standards at the national level. In fact, the New Jersey standards and the ISTE standards are threaded together on the state website. So they're really one and the same. And of course, we have to put in there as part of our standards as well is the Partnership for 21st Century Skills, that framework that we looked at a few frames ago. Here are the ISTE standards, and again, they're really the thread throughout they're threaded throughout with technology, creativity and innovation, communication, research and information fluency, critical thinking and problem solving, decision making, digital citizenship, and technology operations and concepts. Now what's interesting is, let's take a look at where those standards were a few years ago and where they are now. And you'll see that
What does ISTE stand for?
International Society for Technology and Education.
Okay, so that's
That's the national, that's all, that's right. And 49 other states have adopted the national standards as their state standards. New Jersey has as well. And really, when we take a look at what's on the left-hand side, where the standards used to be and where they've grown to where they are now, you'll see we were in the mode of teaching to the applications, picking out applications and using those applications to perform certain things. Now we're looking at technology just being a part of an overall embeddedness of our everyday lives. So we're not, it's not like a separate entity anymore, where it used to be in the past. So why are we using these standards? Well, we need to guide our teachers in their teaching. We need to guide the administrators in their administrating. We have to set the expectations for our professional development with technology, set forth a direction for the integration of technology in our classrooms. This is K through 12. And it's got to help us in our planning. And we'll talk about planning in a second. The tech teachers work with our classroom teachers. And they teach direct instruction classes, as well as they have integration time with the classroom teachers out in the field in the classrooms, as well as in the computer labs. And we take a look at, the technology knowledge, the content knowledge, and the pedagogical knowledge. That's where our technology teachers come in and start embedding all of those areas together. I'm very lucky. I have teachers, technology teachers, who have been in the classroom. They are master teachers. And if you have to take a look at, go into each of our schools and find out who really knows the curriculum, they are one of the top ones in those buildings who know the overall curriculum, because they're working with every discipline, every teacher, every grade level on a daily basis. And they work on integrating and using technology within the classroom teachers' core lessons, units of study, and help make that a success and help us meet and continue to meet and rise to the occasion to meet these new standards that we're facing. I'd like to take a look at now where we've been, where we are now, and where we are going in certain areas of our educational technology implementation. First, let's take a look at fiber. We put fiber in on a whim, quite honestly. We saw a few years back where they were paving South Timberlane Drive, and we quick got on the horn with maintenance and said, hey, before they do this, maybe we can get the okay from the township to put some conduit underneath South Timberlane Drive. And within a few weeks, that conduit was put in less than a day, but within a few weeks we had fiber connected between the middle school and the high school, so we really treat that as one campus in terms of our network connectivity. And that's worked out great. We are now in conversation and installation activities with Verizon to connect all of our buildings with fiber, which will enhance our video and voice and data connectivity throughout all of our buildings. And to say that would be a boon to our classroom activities and what we can do with technology would be an understatement. And that'll connect all of our schools, all of our classrooms back to the TV studio. It'll connect our one classroom to another. As I said to the Ed Program Committee, we have many occasions we put a camera in one room where a team at Timberlane might have a guest speaker, and we just put that right back on the network, and they look at that back at any other classroom on channel